and welcome to my new channel, Beequa Butterfly's Test Kitchen. My husband and I constantly joke with each other that we have a test kitchen. We always have a recipe, but always have something either missing, or we get an idea that something might be really awesome to put in or take out and substitute. So today I am going to start with pasta dough. I have a couple different recipes. I have already used a couple. Today I'm going from nuts.com. I am not sponsored by them, but I love their products, and I found this 00 flour. I also found semolina flour from them, so I'm going to try that. And then I'm also going to use all-purpose flour, the King Arthur all-purpose flour, and see if there's really a difference. In another video, my next video, I'll be using these two doughs with my new KitchenAid pasta press. So let's get started. Okay, so today I'm going to be using my Bosch mixer because Test Kitchen, I've seen videos of using the KitchenAid mixer, and I've also seen the food processor, but I've never seen the Bosch mixer. I love this thing. It can make 3 loaves of bread, so that's what we're going to be using. So I've got that all set up, and I do need to plug it in, so I'm going to take a little pause. The recipe I am using today, for the most part, is from All Recipes. It's called the Fresh Semolina and Egg Pasta Recipe. That give me a minute to get everything plugged in and opened, and I'll get right back at you. Okay, so I have my mixer, and I'm going to put the mixing blade in. I am using Bragg's olive oil today, and if you have a BJ's, I use pink Himalayan salt for just about everything. I don't really like using kosher salt for most things. And again, nuts.com has semolina flour. So let's get, and I buy my eggs from a local farm, but you can just get them from any old grocery store. And this is the lid to make sure that the flour doesn't fly everywhere. So let's put this here, and it says just a pinch of salt, so I'm going to say that's a pinch of salt. And actually I'm going to double this recipe, so let's do 2 pinches of salt. And then it says 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to be using the 00 flour. So, and we're going to double this. So we're going to do 4 cups of the semolina flour. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna leave that there for a second. I like to close up all of my bags as soon as I'm done with it, so nothing gets knocked over and we have a mess everywhere. I'm a mom of 4, so messes, if I can avoid any messes, I'm gonna, okay, 1, oh, looks like I might be using this whole entire bag. 2, looks like this bag will probably do 3, maybe 3 recipes. Okay, yeah, because this was a full bag and now it's down to here, so that's about 2 cups left. So it looks like there's about 6 cups in there, 2 pounds. Okay, close that up, off to the side. Okay, let's see here. I need to get a tablespoon out. Says 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and we're doubling it, so 4. 1. Let's get this out of here. So I'm gonna put this on pause so that I can do the rest. I'm gonna crack the eggs and I'll be back to pour the eggs back in. Okay, I'm back and I'm just mixing up the last 6 eggs. Since it's calling for 6 eggs and I did a double batch, that's a whole dozen eggs. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, and it goes. So what do you guys think I should do for my other dough? Because I want to experiment. In my next video, my plan is to experiment half of this dough and half of another dough with my new KitchenAid pasta press. And then I also have the hand crank mercato, I believe it's called, to make fettuccine and different things hand rolled. So I'll probably do another video with that, because I don't know, I've always been fascinated with pasta. My grandma used to make pasta when I was growing up, but unfortunately I never paid attention to what she was doing. I'd just sneak to the table and grab some fresh pasta that was drying and nibble on it. I know that's like a no-no anymore, but that's what I used to do when I was little. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to turn this and we're going to turn this on, and let's see here. It says knead dough for 8 to 12 minutes, but that's by hand. So we're gonna go 4 minutes. So we'll be right back after this is kneaded. Here, let me show you what it looks like. And it's gonna probably be a little loud. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So it did its thing for 4 minutes. I think that's a beautiful dough. And semolina and the 00, any flour actually. Look at how beautiful that is. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in saran wrap and then come back with the next recipe. But we've got some absolutely gorgeous dough in here. Yeah, this is so, it looked a little wet, but when I feel it, wow, that is a perfect recipe. And I didn't use any grated eggs because they're from a farm. Some were small, some were, oops, some were really large. So again, test kitchen. So I'll be right back with the next recipe. Okay, so that made a huge but beautiful batch of of the semolina and 00 egg, salt, and olive oil. That's it. I'm gonna real fast put this in, and I'm just gonna come back and speed through. I decided to just do the semolina and egg pasta as written to see if there was a major difference between the 00 and the all-purpose flour, the King Arthur. So I'll be right back. Okay, this one turned out beautiful as well. I found this dough the other night when I was making a pasta with my meat grinder. Yes, I used the KitchenAid the meat grinder, and it made some interesting pasta, but it still worked. Let me show you. This is already dried and made. But look at this. It has lots of, I guess you would call them ridges, but I'm going to use this since it's such a, what do you call it? A thicker dough. I'm going to just use it for making soup. So, I'm going to go ahead and put this in some saran wrap and put it in the refrigerator. And I hope that you join me with for my next video that's going to show how this pasta is handled with the KitchenAid pasta press. So, see you then.